Good morning, family. Today's scripture message is from Romans chapter 8, verse 37. Yet in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. And the message that came to me in my quiet time was everywhere we go and everything we go through, God is always there for us. And that's why this one is called God is Always There. So last night I went to bed wondering, like, why, haven't I made any friends? Why, you know, am I not getting out in Baton Rouge and doing the things I did when I was in Georgia? And went to bed thinking about that and woke up with communication on my mind. And so as I thought about communication, I prayed, I got quiet, and God said, Felicia, communication is a two-way conversation. So I'm going to need you to listen. So as I listened this morning, God answered my question. I think, Mom, I told you before that I realized that God has been trying to get me out of Georgia for years. Who do you know has two good corporate jobs within 18 years? And both companies sell the company and move your position to a different state? I'm like, okay, Felicia. Finally, the third time you move out of Georgia. But I felt kind of quiet. And a little bit sad this morning because I miss my friends in Georgia. And I think that's why I haven't really made any new friends in Baton Rouge. I'm so sorry for the tears, y'all, but I have not really embraced being here. And so as I read the scripture, I was like, okay, God said in all these things, or I think it was Paul that wrote Romans, in all these things we are more than conquerors. And I was like, okay, what are in all these things? And so in all these things, verse 30, let's see what it is. I think it's verse 36. No, I'm sorry. Verse 35 that says, tribulation, distress, persecution, famine, nakedness, or I had to look up nakedness, what they meant. Like, okay, they're being, without food, without clothes, going through peril. God is there and has been there through all of that. Every place that I've lived, every place that I've gone, God has always been there. And what kind of brought me to tears is that I've been missing my friends in Georgia and have not stepped out to make new friends in Baton Rouge because I just haven't embraced it. I haven't embraced the fact that, God has you, Felicia, no matter where you go. No matter what you do in life, who you come around, people are going to persecute you. People are going to talk about you. People are not going to understand you, just like they did in Georgia. But you still made friends. I even remember, being married. I was the one, if somebody new moved into the neighborhood, I was the one who brought cookies and introduced myself and, became friends. And that was a good 10, almost 11-year friendship. And so as I got quiet and I listened and, God spoke to my heart about, why I am still not 100% happy here. I'm very happy. I have a lot of joy. But there are still some things that are just lingering. I was supposed to be in a house by now in Georgia. That was my plan. And so now I'm like, okay, Felicia, you just need to move your plan home. And Mom, this morning I really didn't start smiling until I saw your polo with your country accent. So It's like God was saying, Felicia, I've been trying to move you home. So embrace being home. So my message to myself today is, yeah, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm struggling with letting go of my old friends because I don't want to. But I need to embrace God's loving victory. I need to embrace where I am. I am home in Louisiana. And my plans that I had in Georgia can continue here. So, y'all pray for me. I was really hoping to do this without crying, but maybe that's what I need to do. It is cleansing. So, I love y'all. And whatever it is, wherever you're going, whatever you're going through, embrace God's victory because it's always there, no matter where we are. I love y'all.